Hello and welcome to episode 79 of Out of Wenger's Shadow on FM24. I'm Jamie, and coming up on today's episode, it is the first two games of the season in the J1 League. And our opponents for the first game will be Shonan Belmare, and we then play Consadole Sapporo away from home in match number 2. So let's get straight into it, and the team to face Shonan Belmare is coming up in just a moment. Okay, here is the team to face Shonan Belmare, and it is Odagaki in goal, back four of Hwang Sang-hyun, Akiyama, Akuma and Yano. It's Park Chang-ho at the base of midfield, Kim Yong-hyuk and Kim Sang-jun ahead of him, and then it's Sugaya on the left, Inokio on the right and Nakamura up front. So let's submit the team and go and give a team talk. Okay, my assistant manager thinks this is a match we should be winning. Make sure we do. I agree with him, so we will point the finger and go with that. And let's get out there and get off to a winning start. And it is Shonan Belmare who get us underway. Akano to Yamazaki, Akano, Yamoda. It's Abe plays it to Yamoda. Yamazaki to the right wing for Matsumoto, who is dispossessed, and it will be a Shonan Belmare throw-in. And the highlight comes to an end. So we badly need to get off to a winning start. Park Chang-hyo plays it out to the left for Sugaya. His cross is cleared, but we win the header. And Hwang Sung-hyo plays it into Sugaya, and Nakamura finishes it off. And it is Tokyo 1, Shonan Belmare 0. So we have the lead on 5 minutes. And Shonan Belmare get it underway. So it's an immediate highlight again. And hopefully it's not an immediate response. We've won possession back just inside our own half. Sugaya crosses halfway, finds Hinokio. Gets to the byline, pulls it back, but it's cleared. Although Park Chang-ho picks it up. Finds Akuma to Akiyama. Hwang Sung-hyun down the left-hand side, looking for a cross, plays it off the defender, and then Hyuk crosses it in. The header is just wide, and the highlight comes to an end. So far, we've looked dangerous, and we look like we're in control of the match, but because it's only 1-0, I'd like a second goal. And Hyuk's corner is headed up rather than away. Back to Inokio, who shoots. Akiyama shoots, but it's high over the bar. And the highlight comes to an end. We have been in total control of the opening 20 minutes. But we've only had one shot on target. And it is the one that ended up in the back of the net. So that's the concern, but we've got another corner, another Kim Jong-hyuk corner, and the header this time from Kim Sang-jun finds the back of the net and gives us a 2-0 lead. And that should mean 3 points. Shonan Belmare have offered absolutely nothing so far. And fingers crossed, that remains the case. Yano to Kim Sang-yun. Park Chang-ho cleared away. Kim Jong-hyuk to Park Chang-ho. It's played back to Akiyama. To Hwang Sung-hyun. Sugaya is dispossessed. And they get it clear, but we win it straight back. Kim Sang-hyun to Park Chang-ho. It's cleared away again, but we keep the pressure on. Inokio's shot is saved and put behind for a corner. And it's Kim Jong-hyuk with the corner again. Into the middle. Header is saved by the keeper and cleared to halfway. Highlight comes to an end. We've been in total control. And still Shonan Bellmare have yet to have a shot. And we've got, in fact, they've got a throw in. But we've won possession from it. Kim Jong-hyuk shoots, it's charged down, and they get it clear, but only to halfway, and we can come again. Yano down the right for Inokio. Plays it into Kim Sang-jun. He turns, finds Inokio, and the shot is wide. And that should be enough for a 2-0 half-time lead. Kim Jong-hyuk, though, with a corner. And it's headed away. Park Chang-ho to Kim Jong-hyun. And the highlight comes to an end. And with it, half-time, we have a 2-0 lead. Totally deserved. So let's go in the dressing room. Give them some praise. Happy. Keep it going. And the only reason to change anything is fitness. And I don't think there is a reason, to be honest. So we'll just send the lads back out there for the second half. And Nakamura finds Akiyama. Plays it back to the keeper. Odagaki to Akiyama. Into Kim Jong-hyuk. Nakamura's dispossessed. Matsumoto comes forward. And finds a teammate. I didn't actually see who it was. Matsuhisa finds Tanaka to Utsami. Akano finds Matsumoto. And Matsumoto's cross is brought down by Katayama. And the shot from Matsumoto finds the back of the net. And suddenly our lead is cut in half. It is Tokyo 1, Tokyo 2, Shonan Bellmare 1. And that was not what we wanted. So I'm going to demand more. And on 70 minutes, we'll make some substitutions. And we are at that point now, so let's do that. And Akuma needs to come off. We'll bring on Aoyama. It's not an ideal replacement. I'll also take off Park Chang-ho. And I'll drop Sugaya back in there. So Park Chang-ho can be replaced by Shibayama. And Yano can be replaced by Sakai. None of these changes are ideal. But let's go with those, confirm them, and get the match back underway. And ideally, I'd like to get through the last period without making any more changes. But Akiyama's not playing very well. But I don't have a centre-back on the bench. So we are going to need to demand more, I think. As it's crossed in. And that's a penalty. It is being reviewed. VAR says it is a penalty. And we're reliant on our keeper to keep us in the lead now. I'm going to go attacking anyway. Tanaka. And he scores for Shonan Bellmare. They've pulled it back from 2-0 to 2-2. And this was a match we should have won comfortably. Suddenly it's in the melting pot again. Let's demand more. And let's get Inokio off. And bring on Matsumura. And Sugaya plays it into the box. It's cleared away. Kim Byung-hok wins it back. Akiyama to Hyun. Crossed in. Nakamura's header. And that's easy for the keeper. Sakai wins it back. Hinokio plays it out to the left for Shibayama. His cross. And Hiromu Okano puts it in his own net. And is this going to be an offside? It is. And we're denied a winner. Matsuhisa has the throw-in, gets it back. And we need to win possession back. Or there's a real danger that we give the 1 point away that we've still got and end up with nothing from a game we were winning comfortably. We cannot afford for that to happen. And it's played forward. Sung Hyun gives it away. And suddenly we are in all sorts of trouble. Matsuhisa plays it backwards. And we win the header though. And now hopefully we can launch a counter. As Nakamura plays it to the left for Shibayama. He crosses it in. Matsumura's cross. And Sugaya slams it into the net. And we have got ourselves a late winner. Let's drop back to cautious with 89 minutes gone. And see if we can hold on for a win. And it would be holding on at this stage. It's played back to Akano. And we're under pressure again. They're in. And Katayama plays it into Tanaka. It's hammered clear, but only as far as Yamoda. And this time the keeper's got hold of it, Odagaki. And can he calm things down for us? He's got no one to pass to, so bowls it out to Sugaya. Sung-hyun to Shibayama. On to Nakamura, who is into the area and dispossessed. And the cross is hammered home by Kim Jong-hyuk. And out of nowhere, we've scored 2 late goals to make it Tokyo 4, Shonan Bellmare 2. And that is not quite that. Odagaki to Akiyama, and that is the full-time whistle. Tokyo 2, Shonan Bellmare, Tokyo 4, Shonan Bellmare 2. I'll be back in a moment with the second match of today's episode. Okay, time now for the second match in Group B in the UEFA European Championships. And this time it's Croatia that are our opponents. And the team for this one, Restes in goal. Back four is Camavinga, Lukiba, Saliba and Martini. Thuram behind Kone and Tchouameni in midfield. Ben Seguir on the left, Mathis Tel on the right, Kylian Mbappe up front. So let's submit the team. Go give a team talk. Okay, my assistant thinks that if we carry our last performance into this match, we'll do well. He's got a slight point. I am going to say the fans expect to win, don't let them down. So we will point the finger and go with that. So I'm disagreeing with my assistant. We'll get out there for the match and hopefully we can make it 2 wins out of 2 on this episode. So we get the game underway and Akuma finds Sugaya and the highlight comes to an end. So it was just the kickoff highlight, which I don't really see the point of, but never mind, we'll demand more. 6 minutes in, we've not seen anything yet. Naruoka to Hoshino for our opponents. Park Chang-ho's won the ball back and played it forward. Tanaka to Kayat. We've won it back though. Akiyama and he shoots wide. And these two kits are alarmingly similar. I'm going to struggle with the commentary on this one. So even without taking the names into consideration, just the kits are so indistinctive for me that I'll do my best. But it's Musaka to Nakamura, and the header down, and the shot is wide. So good effort, but not quite enough. We've had the better of it so far, but I still want more. We need some shots on target, and we also need the league table on the dashboard as well. So let's get it up on the touchline tablet. And we've won it back. Nakamura to Musaka. Sugaya's ball in, and the shot is over the top. And that's a huge chance not taken. But we're on the attack again. Pedro down the left-hand side for Musaka. Back to Kim Jong-hyuk. Lays it off for Yano. And the shot is deflected by Tanaka for a corner, which Kim Jong-hyuk will take into the area, headed away, and the return header ends up in the arms of the goalkeeper. Highlight comes to an end. We have definitely had the better of it. Akuma at the back with a free kick. Yano into Kim Jong-hyuk. Akiyama to Musaka to Pedro on the left wing. Pedro needs someone to cross to or some backup. He finds Jong-hyuk, and it runs all the way through to Park Chang-ho, who puts the ball in the back of the net. It's Sapporo 0, FC Tokyo 1. And we have the lead. And that is enough to lift us up to second in the table. And it looks like we're going to go in at half-time with a 1-goal lead. But Akiyama to Kim Jong-hyuk. We've given the ball away. They get it clear. But Akuma plays it back to the keeper. Didn't have quite as much on it as I'd hoped. Keeper was alert though and dealt with it. Sugaya to Akuma. And he's given the ball away. We are sloppy in possession today. And it's played forward, but we win the header. Given away though. And Naruoka equalises for Consadole Sapporo. And it is 1-1. And now we're going to try and get to half-time level because we've given it away again. We have been sloppy in possession today. And that is not going to become a feature of my play. I'm determined to avoid that. So we'll need to work on retaining possession, surely. Musaka plays it back to Akiyama. Pedro into Kim Jong-hyuk. Musaka into the area. Musaka restores the lead. It is Sapporo 1, FC Tokyo 2. We have the lead. And now let's get to half-time with that lead. We've done that. So, doing well. Can definitely find another gear. And why are we struggling? Right, let's get the yellow-carded Chang-ho off and bring on Hinokio. And let's also get Hwang Sung-hyun off and bring on Matsumura. And that will do for now. Start the second half. Let's demand more. And let's make sure that we win this in the second half. Watanabe plays it forward. It goes out of play. And we've got the throw in. Highlight comes to an end. I'll be quite happy if there's no highlights in the second half, if I'm honest. And if we can get past the hour mark without one, that would be ideal. We don't quite manage that, but and in fact, we've given possession away, despite everything I said in the first half. But we've won it back. Hinokio, Nakamura to Matsumura, and the keeper makes a comfortable save. I'm going to demand more again because we are not really in control of the match. Sugaya needs to come off, and we don't really have an ideal replacement, so I'll bring on Moxie. And once he's on, we'll make tactical alterations to try and get players in better positions for themselves. Musaka's shot is saved, and we've got a corner. Attila Moxie is on. Kim Jong-hyuk with the corner. Headed away. And the highlight comes to an end. Let's make that tactical switch now. And Akiyama can go into defensive midfield. And Moxie can replace him at the back. And I'm also going to take Kim Jong-hyuk off. But again, we don't really have an ideal replacement. So I'm going to have to play somebody out of position. And I think what I'm going to do is bring on Shibayama and play him as the attacking Mazzala and go with that. So we've got 15 minutes or so left. Let's get the action back underway. And hopefully we can at least hold on. Matsumura with a corner. Into the middle. And the header is saved by Hasegawa in the Sapporo goal. He launches it downfield. We win the header. It's flicked on to Nakamura. Akiyama to Shibayama. Back to Yano, who is in the right back position. Finds Akuma to Akiyama. To Akuma. Plays it into Akiyama. Back to Moxie. Finds Hinokio to Musaka, who's into the area. Crosses it in, and the shot is deflected and cleared. We're into the last 10 minutes. So once this highlight ends, we'll go cautious. Matsumura hits the shot, and the deflection eventually leads to a header over the bar. Let's go cautious now and see this one through. So we've totally dominated the match, other than when they scored. And now we just need to see it through. Hinokio to Yano. To Matsumura. Plays it forward for Shibayama. Nakamura's in. And the keeper's made the save. We've got a corner. And it's an outswinger this time from Matsumura. Into the 89th minute. In fact, we're going into the 90th minute. Matsumura taking his time over it. Delivers the outswinging corner, which is headed away. Moxie to Matsumura. Back to Hinokio. Finds Akiyama. Matsumura again. Crosses it in. The header ends up in the arms of the goalkeeper. And the highlight comes to an end. We've got 4 minutes of added time. And Hinokio's free kick is deflected for a corner. And we can keep the pressure on in stoppage time. 1 more minute of it to go. Matsumura's corner, so right-footed in-swinger. And he is taking his time over it, which I'm all up for. crosses it in, near post, and Moxie heads it home. Makes it Sapporo 1, FC Tokyo 3, and that is surely game over. Watanabe to Kayat, Azaki, and that is full time, and it is Sapporo 1, Tokyo 3 at full time. I'll be back in a moment to show you the league table and tell you what's coming up on the next episode. Okay, time to show you the league table for the first time in the J1 League, and we are in second place, one of 5 teams with a perfect 2 wins out of 2. So let's have a look at when we're going to come back. And I said on the last episode that I'm not going to show you very many games in the J League. I want to get through these 2 seasons as quickly as possible. So I'm going to play all the way through to the games at home to Nagoya Grampus and away to Urawa Red Diamonds towards the end of April. And if you've enjoyed that, please leave a nice thumbs up on there for me. Subscribe to the channel for daily Football Manager videos. Thank you very much indeed for watching, and goodbye.